There's a saying, what you consistently believe and boldly visualize, you inevitably become. Respected viewers, distinguished guests, my dear friends, and above all, the student community who are the future torchbearers and watching us across the nation, a heartwarming namaskar from India. Today, on the platform of Eudoxia's Never Give Up series on Bharat TV, we are not merely sharing stories, we are igniting hope, courage, and resilience. The phrase never give up may sound simple, but it carries the weight of countless struggles, silent battles, and untold victories. Let me first introduce myself. I am Dr. Shilpi Gupta, an associate professor at Amity University, Chhattisgarh, with a strong passion for teaching, learning, and a meaningful engagement. Beyond academics, I love traveling, exploring new cultures, and connecting with people from diverse backgrounds. I'm an avid fan of crime thrillers, which reflects my curiosity for analysis and storytelling. I truly enjoy communicating with people and believe that strong conversations create lasting impact. Today, let us explore a force that quietly shapes our reality, power of manifestation, which is my never give up topic for today. I believe in life, every individual, be it a student, a professional, an entrepreneur, a homemaker, or a dreamer, faces moments when the road seems uncertain, when failures appear louder than our efforts, and when giving up feels easier than going on. But history, experience, and wisdom teach us one undeniable truth. Success is rarely the result of uninterrupted victories. It is the outcome of perseverance through repeated setbacks. Never giving up does not mean never failing. It means falling forward. It means learning, adapting, and rising stronger each time. To the students watching today, remember your marks do not define your destiny. To professionals facing career stagnations, your current position is not your final chapter. To entrepreneurs and women leaders breaking the barriers, your courage today builds pathways for tomorrow. Let this series be a reminder that setbacks are temporary, but quitting is permanent. Let us cultivate a mindset where challenges sharpen us rather than discourage us. Manifestation is not magic. It is not wishful thinking. It is the alignment of thought, belief, emotion, and action towards a clear goal. What we consistently think, we begin to believe. What we believe, we act upon. And what we can act upon eventually becomes our reality. Every great achievement begins first in the mind. In our Indian philosophy, this idea is not new. Bhagavad Gita reminds us that the mind can be our greatest friend and our greatest enemy. A focused mind empowers us, a doubtful mind limits us. When our thoughts are disciplined and positive, they shape our decisions, our habits, and ultimately our destiny. Manifestation works only when paired with persistence. Visualizing success without effort is imagination. Effort without belief is exhaustion. True manifestation lies in never giving up. Many people stop believing just before results appear. Manifest confidence, but also study with discipline. To professionals, manifest growth, but also upgrade your skills. To entrepreneurs and leaders, manifest impact, but also accept failure as a feedback. On this Never Give Up platform, let us commit to manifesting not only success, but also resilience, gratitude, and purpose. Because when intention is strong and effort is relentless, even the impossible begins to shift. Coming to my story, though I believe every decision, knowingly and unknowingly, I took was supported back by God's plan. There was a time when my dreams felt uncertain. I could not clear the medical entrance examination and the disappointment was heavy. But life has a way of placing the right people in our path, often when we need the most. There was a time when I carried a very clear dream. I wanted to become a doctor. Like many young students in India, I believed that wearing a white coat, a stethoscope on the neck, and having the title doctor before my name would be my greatest achievement. I was a PCMB student till class 12, and with my initial aspirations firmly rooted in the medical field. However, when I could not qualify the medical entrance examination, life took an unexpected turn. Because I could not qualify the medical entrance, I was highly disappointed. My parents, seeing my condition, they thought they need to bring me out of the whole turmoil. My father enrolled me in a cost accounting coaching nearby, opening a completely new academic path for me. The most daunting part of this transition was the accounting wizards. Coming from a science background, the language of the debits, the credits, the balance sheets felt so unfamiliar and intimidating. Fear, self doubt, and uncertainty accompanied every class in the beginning, but there was a soft corner in my heart saying, let us give it a try because you need to be independent in life. During this phase, I met a teacher, rather my first guru, who quietly changed my journey. Accounting was not an easy subject for me. It was technical, demanding, and often overwhelming. Many would see it just as another professional hurdle, but this teacher saw potential where I saw doubt, without expecting anything in return, without charging anything extra beyond my payments of one batch. This teacher invested time, patience, and most important, belief in me. With perseverance, guidance, and consistent effort, that very fear slowly transformed into understanding and eventually confidence. What once seemed impossible became the foundation of my professional journey. Lesson after lesson, mistake after mistake, the guidance never stopped. What made the difference was not just the knowledge, it was the faith. Faith that I could master the subject, faith that discipline could defeat fear, faith that consistency would eventually lead to confidence. That guidance helped me to walk through the toughest lane of an accounting and eventually pursue cost and management accountancy. Each concept I understood strengthened my belief that I was capable of more than I imagined. Since I shifted my orientation towards the academic line, I found a huge gap in the professional degrees and the academic degrees. I decided to go for my net management examination. I knew I was not fully prepared. After science, now became a commerce student. Now I'm again shifting to management stream. The syllabus felt vast, time fell short, and self doubt was loud. Walking into the examination hall, I carried anxiety rather than confidence. Yet, something happened unexpectedly. As I sat down, a silent force took over. Not something dramatic or visible, but calm, steady, reassuring. My mind, which had been restless until then, suddenly became focused. Questions that I feared began to feel familiar. Concepts surfaced naturally. Time seemed manageable. This was not luck. It was not magic. It was the manifestation I had in my mind. I surrender to the Almighty, the quiet inner strength that emerges when fear is replaced with surrender and panic is replaced with trust. That experience taught me a profound lesson. When preparation falls short, presence of mind becomes preparation. When effort falls or you feel your effort is incomplete, faith completes the effort. To everyone watching, there will be moments when you feel unready, when circumstances overwhelm you, and when confidence disappears. In those moments, turn inward. Trust the silent strength. Remind your mind your manifestations and the strength within you. Because sometimes the greatest support is not visible but deeply felt. That day in that examination hall, I learned that manifestation and spirituality is not escape from reality, it is the power to face it calmly. Uh, the dream of being doctor, as I mentioned before also, that I wanted always to be in the medical field, never died within me, no matter where I went. Even when life redirected me away from my first aspiration, brought me to the commerce line, and I was already a CMA and an FCMA at that time. My soul held on to that dream. So I chose another path, one that aligned my passion for learning with purpose. by pursuing a doctorate in management with a specialization in behavioral finance. It was not a compromise, it was a continuation of a dream that refused to give up on me. What intrigued me most was not the numbers, but the human behavior behind the investment decisions. That curiosity became the foundation of my PhD in behavioral finance. Later in life, through CMA, research, and my PhD journey, I realized that manifestation and belief didn't replace hard work, but it protected my mind from fear, helping me perform when it mattered the most. Later, when I chose to pursue a PhD in management as a way of honoring my unlived dream and adding the title of DR, Doctor, before a prefix to my name, I carried one enduring lesson from the very start of education that real teachers don't just teach subjects, they change lives. To everyone, never underestimate the power of one teacher, one mentor, one guide. Sometimes success is not about resources, but about receiving the right guidance at the right time. And to every teacher who teaches selflessly, your impact travels far beyond the classroom. I stand here today as a FCMA and a Doctor of Philosophy in Management because someone once chose to guide me without expecting anything in return. This is why I say when effort meets guidance and belief meets discipline, giving up is no longer an option. During my PhD, actually, I started my PhD at my middle age. When I looked around, I saw youngsters so focused, so clear, so certain about their future. And yes, my own journey often looked so messy, different, confused, with the jargon of science, commerce, management. My career choices were so unfocused, indecisive, and people did question me on this decision. But I never gave up because deep within I believed in manifestation and in God's perfect timing. I knew that every person has a timeline already written by the divine. What appears as delayed today is often the preparation. I kept visualizing myself reaching the finish line, kept believing, kept showing up one step at a time. What the world called delay, God used as a preparation. And today I stand here as a proof that when faith meets persistence, manifestation becomes reality. Dreams don't expire, they simply wait for the right moment to unfold. Instead of giving on the dream, I decided to redefine my path. I chose the field of finance, a discipline that demands analytical thinking, ethics, and a long term vision. As I progressed through my academic journey, I began to manifest a new identity, one built on research, learning, and contribution. My progress during the PhD journey was slow, very slow. Between a full time job, children, family, responsibilities, my pace could never match those who moved faster and freer. I watched others race ahead, but while I took small, careful steps, sometimes backward also. But whenever doubt crept in, I reminded myself of one simple truth: a little movement is always better than no movement. And that belief kept me going. One page, one idea, one day at a time. And one day that vision became a reality. Today, when I look back, I find my deepest connection with the younger generation. As a mentor, as a learner, at the same time. Being around them has taught me that the best way to grow is to unlearn, relearn, and evolve continuously. Their dreams, my students' dreams, aspirations, and fresh perspectives carry an energy that is that is so infectious. This journey taught me powerful lesson. Manifestation does not mean forcing one outcome. It means holding on to the essence of your dream while allowing the form of the dream to change. If one path closes, don't abandon the dream. Manifest it differently. Because sometimes, a very powerful line which I always follow, sometimes life doesn't say no, it simply says, try another way. But one thing never left me: the desire to grow, to be recognized for knowledge, and to create a meaningful impact in the society. The aspiration to earn the title doctor was not as a label. but as a symbol of mastery. I manifested it with patience and persistence by pursuing a PhD in finance. The entire struggle, from non focused aims to broken dreams, had a profound change in my attitude, something no degree could ever teach me. Degrees can be measured, but attitude cannot be measured. It is shaped silently and through challenges and perseverance. I learned to empathize deeply with the trials of others, realizing that everyone is fighting their own set of battles that you never see. And if I could not help someone, okay, let me just be kind. Today, with an attitude of gratitude to God and every person who helped me, and even who denied me helping, I stand here before you. This journey taught me a timeless truth. Manifestation is not about insisting on one route. It's about staying loyal to the dream while allowing the path to change. This journey taught to everyone, when one dream closes, don't quit. Learn truth, manifest, and walk forward with belief. As I look back at my journey, from failure to becoming an FCMA to a doctor, from uncertainty to earning a PhD in finance, I realized that my growth was not shaped by only me. My achievements were not possible exclusively as a person, Shilpi in me. It was with the help of people. Along the way, I met individuals who helped me selflessly. Some offered guidance, some gave encouragement, some simply listened when I needed the strength. Each of them taught me something valuable about discipline, humility, resilience, and compassion. Their support reminded me that no journey is ever walked truly alone. There were people who did not support, who discouraged, who told, at this age, middle age, you're not a doctor yet? Then how did you join academics? Who displayed indifference or negativity, and even they became teachers in their own way. They taught me how not to become, how not to let ego replace empathy, how not to let power replace ethics, and how not to let success erase kindness. This understanding kept me grounded through every walk of my life. In the end, success is not measured only by titles like professional degrees, doctorates, and any other. It is measured by the person you become along the way. And that is why, no matter who we meet or what we face, the message remains the same. No pride, not pride in titles or achievements, but pride in being able to give what I once searched for in my young age, guidance. There was a time when guidance was limited, when support was scarce, and when clarity had to be sought the hard way. I know what it feels like to struggle without direction, to face self doubt, without reassurance, and to move forward without a roadmap. This is why, as a faculty of management today, I make a conscious choice. I choose to explain patiently. I choose to mentor beyond the syllabus. I choose to listen, encourage, and guide without conditions, because I know the difference one supportive teacher can make. And to everyone walking in a difficult path, remember, growth is not just about reaching your destination, it's about lifting others once you arrive there. One more important lesson that I learned during the way was, my journey from science to commerce to management taught me adaptability, though it was very diverse. People questioned me why it's not linear. But today I can say proudly that it taught me adaptability, resilience, and lifelong learning. It taught me that clarity comes from after exploration, not before. So if your career path is scattered or uncertain, do not label it as weakness. One day it may become the very reason you stand out for. Because success is not about having a perfect beginning, it's about creating a meaningful direction and never giving up until you reach it. There, Every milestone I achieved, my CMA, my NET, my doctorate, came after marriage. I was married at a very early age, and none of it would have been possible without the unwavering support of my husband, the encouragement and trust of my in laws, blessings of my parents, and the unconditional love of my two precious children, Anisha and Sarthak. Their belief in me became my backbone. When responsibilities increased, they shared them. When time was limited, they made space for my dreams. When self doubt appeared, they reminded me of my strength. Balancing education, family, and personal ambition was not easy. There were long nights, early mornings, moments of exhaustion, but every sacrifice was softened by support. And every challenge became manageable because I was never alone. This journey taught me an important truth. Independence does not mean walking alone, it means growing with those who believe in you. Today, when I guide my students, especially young women, I tell them this very conviction. Marriage is not the end of the learning. Family is not a barrier to the growth. With mutual respect and encouragement, it can become your greatest strength. To every woman, do not shrink your aspirations. With the right support and unwavering belief, you can rise through every phase of your life. Today, I take pride in giving my students the guidance I once longed for. And through every challenge, one truth stays constant. Nobody understands your dreams better than you. Trust your dreams, nurture your manifestations, and believe in yourself. A few lines which I actually wrote for the manifestation is hold your dream gently, deep inside. Even when the world says, step aside. For dreams don't fade, they only wait. Patiently trusting, drive divine timing, and fate. When paths seem slow and nights feel long, remember, belief is where you belong. A whispered hope, a silent prayer, plant the seeds of dreams with care. Manifest not just with the words you say, but with steps you take day by day. Even small moves, unseen by all, are victorious. Victories that answering your destiny's call. When doubt knocks hard, don't shut the doors. Smile and tell it you believe even more. For faith and effort, hand in hand, turn imagined dreams into life's demand. Never give up. Not today, not now. Your moment is written, you will learn how. What you believe, you slowly become, and one day you will say, my time has come. Dear friends, my students, the viewers, manifestation acts like a gentle programming tool for the subconscious. By repeatedly focusing on your goals with belief and emotion, your subconscious begins to steer your thoughts, habits, and behavior towards turning those visions into reality. Thank you so much for giving me this platform and a patient listening.